Hey guys, Crew of Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
It is time for The Flash, Aaron.
We're a little late.
Yeah, we were a little late. We usually watch these, like, the night of, but I was real tired last night, and we were like, you know what, let's just do it in the morning. Mm-hmm. And then we were real tired in the morning, like, you know, well, I guess we're doing it in the afternoon. So we're doing it, like a whole 12 hours later or something like that, I'm not sure. But, we're late. Everybody says it's good, we're just gonna watch it.
Yeah. Stuff happened.
Stuff happened. Was there death? It was the horny episode.
Huh?
Iris just wanting Barry.
Mirror Master.
It was Mirror Master wanting his chick. It was
Top
also
Heavy.
it was Mirror Master wanting Top and Snart. It was Jesse wanting Wally. It was Wells initially wanting another Wells and then not wanting the Wells, and then that Wells being forced upon him.
H.R. Wells.
Yeah, Caitlin did not want Killer Frost, but Killer Frost forced her upon her too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was no Julian. There was no Alchemy.
There was a poll.
It's not a coincidence, is it?
What? I don't know. Maybe. See, that one I don't think so.
I hope not.
There was Arrow, which hopefully you watch Arrow. If not, go watch it.
Splash!
They had the moment where like they introduced Adrian, and he was in an episode without having any Prometheus.
Yes.
And that to me seemed kind of weird.
Yeah.
Versus like, oh well, we just don't have any of these two.
Yeah. And as we always do, we just need to stress more and more and more that even if these like characters and their alter egos exist in the comics, we don't want to know about it. We like speculating, so the people that don't enjoy speculating. So what else? I think that's pretty much it. No, we had a poll.
I said it earlier, and you ignored me.
I remember poll. Which is your favorite Harrison Wells? We had a choice of 4 of them. That doesn't necessarily mean all of the ones we've seen, because we've seen like Hell's Bells and stuff like that. We didn't count those.
Hell's Wells.
2% original Earth 1 Dr. Wells. Now, I realize we didn't see him a lot.
Poor guy.
But poor fucking guy.
I'm
you know?
I'm gonna vote for him right now.
Yeah, you should.
Here.
4.48% said Earth 19 H.R. Wells. Now, we haven't seen much of him yet either, but what I'm curious is this. 28% went to the Reverse Flash Dr. Wells.
Season 1 Wells.
Yeah. That's interesting to me. I thought that he would be the best.
Really?
Yeah.
No, Harry's better.
65% said Earth 2 Harry Wells. So Cameron Mason says, for me, Earth 2 Wells has been the most fun to watch. Flashback 007.
Oh.
Earth 2 Harry's definitely my favorite. His bond with the entire crew, especially Cisco, was just so funny and good. I hope that they talked Harry into staying on Earth 1. I hope they gonna need him again somehow.
That's one thing I did love about it was, like, Cisco did not want Harry because of the whole Thawne thing and whatnot. He's like, I'm not him!
Yeah.
And now they're like bros, you know?
I know!
I love it.
I'm just going to go through this a little quicker. Dwayne Holcomb says Reverse Flash Harrison Wells is my favorite. I agree with you. John Lewis says Earth 2 Harry, obviously. Sajin Masick says Reverse Flash Harrison Wells was pretty badass. Midget 1310. I don't know if you can... Harry from Earth 2 has definitely, for me, been the most enjoyable to watch. And more and more and more the same. So thank you, everybody, including the midget. Are you allowed to say midget?
Not like that.
I should probably quit saying midget.
Don't say thank you, midget.
Okay. All right, let's watch Flash.
Good.
Oh,
this is his place. He moved out, right?
oh yeah. Is he living with Cisco?
And until I find my own space, that means your space. So
Yeah.
Nice to see you too, Mom.
Oh.
Oh. You just froze your mom's hands off.
I'm the patient.
She's a little angry.
Cancel my appointments and have Nigel meet me in the biolab. We have work to do.
Nigel.
Nigel.
Trust Nigel?
Thornberry.
she left you a message. So I'm gonna. Y'all, let me just play it for you. This is not the same as my Earth. This is a different. There it is.
Make sure Cisco doesn't touch my pizza pockets.
What's it made for? What do you guys say? See you later over there. Yeah. Until next communion. All right. See you later. See you later.
So weird.
Did he just stab?
Captain.
Took him to the headmaster's office.
Right?
I'm saying before 2 weeks ago, Julian didn't even exist. Because of your flashpoint. I know,
It's because you're Flashpoint.
Cisco.
Every traffic cam in a 10-block radius suddenly went down, so we're flying blind, and the hits were all over the map.
EMPs?
It's a bad scene.
Jeez. Where are they running from?
Flying.
Monster.
What? What? The hell's that? It's like a Godzilla.
There's a giant monster on the Flash!
In
Aaron!
the day.
Explain to me!
Flashpoint thing or like, oh shit, that car, you know.
It's got a giant tail.
Bus. People are dead. What's Iris doing there?
Iris, what are you doing here?
Working on a story, and last time I checked, you don't need super speed and a spreadsheet to help.
What story? The giant monster bag!
There's a giant monster bear. I'm working on a story.
How?
Where'd it go? How do you lose something like that? How are there not people screaming, ah?
I don't get it. Every medic.
I don't know.
You've Hitchcock. On this earth. Oh, brilliant. Murder on the Titanic. Who did it? Who cares? We're drowning. The beast must have made some kind of electrical pulses or where it could get a little bit of Lab's mine.
You can get up the lab.
Deal.
This is where it became the
I'll send
Flash.
you down there. I would never.
Yeah, it struck.
Maybe, we don't know. It could have been different.
Yeah, I guess.
And they called it World War M. It was glorious. Two forces on opposing sides of the stadium. The tension built. No, it was like that movie. The Gladiator was the lead gladiator. What was that called? Gladiator. That's better. On my earth, it was called Sweaty Men. That didn't take. So the two forces charge into battle. Plan is proceeding. Characters are in place. Nobody seems the wiser as to why I'm here.
I thought I would make it a lunch date.
Yeah, cool. You're a spy.
Big belly.
My girl, man. I always liked her.
See you later. I need that.
Should leave the beautiful woman and that beautiful food. How could you do that?
If you don't stop squirming, I'll never find a vein.
Ah, don't find one.
Right, because that's your specialty, isn't it? Being cold? Just like after... After what?
Dad died.
After Dad died.
Bam. Sorry.
Are you meta?
I can see the future.
It was being watched or controlled by somebody that needed to keep it in visual range the entire time? Constricting the creature's movements to the line of sight.
It's not real?
Actually, it makes sense. Of course, the immediate backup.
What are they gonna do?
By the hub. Maybe we should split up. That's a terrible idea. Well, we gotta do something, right? Whoa. Don't worry, I had 4 years training in the military.
In the military.
Nice.
CSI carry a gun since there were monsters in our city. All right, chill.
Good idea.
Don't shoot on it. Oh, he saw that, right?
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
We can help you.
I don't need your help with the
trust
science. I can do that on
I feel like
my
they're
own.
gonna trap her.
Okay.
That was his car. He just unlocked it.
He locked her in there.
No.
The information I can get from you, I can finally get out of this place.
Damn it, Nigel.
Okay.
Stay here until I get everything that I need.
You are not going to test me.
Yes, I am.
You don't want to.
No, Nigel.
She's gonna take his heat.
Going to test me.
Oh!
Her eyes went all crazy.
Ah, Nigel!
I'll take care of him. No one will ever know about this, I promise.
She just kills him.
Thank you. Just
Throws him in the fire. I'm still alive! Ah!
On that molten, like,
Yeah.
tungsten thing.
What it would be like to have those powers. I mean, I would be helping people. I would be improving the world. I guess I wasn't one of the chosen few, was I?
Chosen few.
That's good.
Sounds like alchemy talk.
Possibly imagine it's just gonna take
The
some
Chosen?
adjusting.
Right. So now you're defending them.
No, I mean, I don't think
This internship thing we're doing is completely over.
I feel like they'd be good friends if they were different.
teamwork.
Is he not smart?
So, P.S. Where I'm from, on my Earth, we
Someone
call
else said him?
problem solved. I'm gonna go for coffee. On my Earth, the coffee was wiped out by light.
yeah.
Can you imagine? He didn't really do anything, did he?
Thank you.
You should vibe him. It'd be my pleasure.
Vibe him.
Vibe him!
You know, we just want you to find someone.
Get laid, Joe!
Dad, that DA is totally into you.
Hot!
Go out with her.
I'm writing a novel. The Tales of H.R. Wells. Catchy, I know. Well, I'm sorry, you're a scientist and a novelist.
Yes.
Wow,
No.
that's-
We never actually discussed how.
We're gonna do Empire.
Empire of the Sun, Barry.
What? Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back, Barry.
Just take it down like it was an ad.
Just like an AT-AT.
AT-AT!
It went through it.
Rope went right through it. It's a hologram.
I knew it, Aaron.
Triangulate. The computer doesn't triangulate the signal not the way I'm used to. This is a different size computer for triang.
Oh my god, I knew it.
What?
Fake.
What?
What? This whole time he's been acting like he can help us, but he can't because he doesn't know how, does he?
How? All right, you take over.
Damn it.
Oh, Joe. Oh, who's that? Who's that?
Patty?
Oh,
No, it's not Patty.
Stop! CCPD! Freeze!
he's there.
Stop what you're doing!
Who is it?
Your hands up!
Aquaman? No.
The kid.
Hey, Flash. Thank you. I'm the idea, man.
So you didn't actually solve the cryptogram that we sent you?
No, that was my partner at Star Labs on my Earth. I'm the face of the company.
What's
I'm
his
more
name?
of- It kind of all fell apart
That's why I left.
for me.
He has nothing to go back to, really.
If I fail, I will right back to my Earth. But if I succeed, I will have succeeded not just in redeeming myself, but also I will have done some good with my life.
No, you're lucky. We're pretty big on redemption and doing good here, so I think you can, I don't know, stay for a few weeks, try to prove yourself, but if not, back to your Earth.
Back.
Okay.
Where you been?
I come from a pretty wealthy family back in England.
Mouth voice.
It's a long line of generations of old money,
Pure bloods.
tradition, nonsense really, and I was the heir. I was their firstborn son. I was supposed to inherit the lot, but I was the odd duck who would rather go in the garden and
Chase
collect
gnomes.
samples of insects. I came here to do the one thing that they couldn't stop me from doing, becoming a scientist, becoming a great scientist. And then just as I got to the top of my field,
Change can be a good thing, you know? It can bring new experiences, new opportunities, people. Can treat them like a potential enemy or like a
Friend.
new friend. Or just trust that everything's gonna be okay.
Now get out.
Stay. He doesn't have to say. Right?
you
Yeah.
can stop.
Good.
I was really wrong about the Flash. So, I could be wrong about you too.
Well, that's nice.
Julian,
I'm the Flash.
you want to get a drink?
Oh.
Yeah, I like that.
Get a butterbeer.
What?
The Hogsmeade.
Let's do it.
You must not use these powers under any circumstances.
No. Ooh. Did she do that or did Killer Frost do that? Oh. My! Okay. What?
I don't want her to be a bad guy.
I think they're teasing us.
I hope.
I think it's a red herring.
I don't know why she doesn't talk to the people who have been working with metahumans for
Yeah.
3 seasons. Say, hey, I have powers. Help me control them. They've helped Barry.
She's scared.
They've helped Firestorm. They've helped Jesse.
Yeah.
They've helped Pied Piper because he came back and helped with
We
ghosts.
need to have him and Julian get together because that guy kind of looks like Harry Potter. You know?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. And he's, and Weather Wizard. Okay, sorry. No, I get you. I don't want her to be bad. No, she should just be a good part of the team, and that's the thing, though. Like I said this before. Like she takes heat in. It doesn't get to the point where she has to take heat, or at the very least, she can't touch people.
Yeah. I thought it was she couldn't touch people, and that's why she worked well with Firestorm because they could kiss and she wouldn't kill him
Yeah,
because she was just so cold. But
cold as shit.
it must be because as she uses it more, she can't control it and it's just there
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
But then maybe they could find some stuff like Daisy Gauntlet kind of stuff
Mm-hmm.
to help her be able to just live
Maybe.
normal lives.
Do they have her become not Killer Frost, but like Caitlin Frost, and
Citizen Cold.
yeah, she becomes Citizen Cold.
That'd be cool.
But does she have white hair?
I don't She's probably gonna have to.
Yeah,
It
I don't know.
looks like it's changing as she uses powers.
They might be. That would be really cool, but it might be like on the production side of things. It might be like, let's just not have her do white hair. You know, she can control it.
I don't know.
The hair, yes.
They have Mr. T with dreads every time, so.
Yeah, I know. But every time she turns her hair white and then goes back, is that what we're saying? That would be great. That would be actually kind of cool. I don't think so.
I was like, I wrote down HR dumb.
Yeah.
Maybe not dumb. He's just not scientific.
He's an author. He's not a scientist. It's disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
I understand balancing the team a little bit. Like, he's the muse. He comes with ideas, and then Cisco
Yeah.
makes up. Okay.
But it's so much fun whenever you had
Yeah.
Harry and Cisco, like someone says something and they just start rambling together
Yeah.
the same things. Like, oh my god, yes, let's go. You know, I love it.
It's kind of like when they took Peter Petrelli's powers away in Heroes. It's like, yeah, that's Peter, but that's not why I came. He's still, I
If he
still
can-
enjoy watching
If he
him.
can give ideas towards like their goals, that's
Yeah, but he's not a
Cisco's smart.
scientist.
Yeah,
though.
but Cisco's smart. So like,
Yeah.
well, if you can't see, use your ears. It's like, oh, you're right because we have this and this and this.
Yeah.
Like if he can at least help in some way or fashion. Like he has a creative nature, right? Because he's a novelist.
Yeah.
So he has to be creative and,
Sure.
and thinking.
So literally, all Barry has to do now is run real fast. This guy thinks of the ideas. This guy builds the ideas. This girl is like she does the medical stuff, and Barry runs real fast. Like, Barry has no responsibility. He can't even come up with ideas now.
Well, he's the infield guy.
Okay.
He's the soldier. You always have soldiers out in the field where like
Yeah.
there's things you have to think in the field and be able to think of on your feet sometimes versus like commanding officers telling you gotta do this, this, and this, and here's what you gotta do.
Yeah. Except they do that with the ear thing. Except whenever he gets stabbed by it. Remember? His rival took him off and stabbed it.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, well, we heard a Flash on Earth 19. So he has experience with a speedster, at least.
Yeah, and the World War M.
World War Meta, I'm assuming. Which we kind of saw a very small
Crazy
battle.
stuff with Zoom and that
Last-
stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Did you see, I'm pretty sure Cisco's place is the same one that was the Wally Iris, like HQ.
It could be the same set.
And Flashpoint.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I was like,
It's always interesting seeing how they repurpose sets because, new seasons require new sets. Like,
wasn't there something about Patty's? What was Patty's house?
well, Patty's apartment was also Diggle's apartment.
Is that what it was?
Last season in Arrow. And then in Arrow, I've noticed, like, the new place Hive that Diggle's staying at? Last year we had Hive, and it was that really big place. It's the place that Oliver's been training the people
Okay.
before he brought them to the cave or the bunker or whatever. So there's a new big place Hive, right? And then now Diggle has a little apartment up there, which is exactly like Verdant. Remember the Verdict Club that they used to own? And
Yeah.
the thing was under it, and then they had the little storage room they always go to.
Is it just
I think it's the
places?
same exact set. They just redressed it. They do that a lot.
Good job.
Yeah.
I always like looking
Okay.
at finding the theme of every episode.
Yeah.
And this one, I think, is actually based on like fear.
Fear.
I think that was the main theme of it. You had Caitlin, who's afraid of like her power.
Yeah.
It was like it's like fear / running from monsters. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Like,
She's
that's
running
like-
from the monster inside herself.
Yeah, you had Julian, who's afraid of metahumans because he doesn't understand them, so he's
Yeah.
kind of running from that. You had Joe, who's running from his date, the DA and stuff. And,
Yeah.
Afraid of, I guess, maybe like his wife that passed and whatnot.
Yeah.
The kid with the hollow kid and stuff, being afraid. He just straight up just said, "I want to be stronger and powerful. All these guys scare me. I want
Yeah.
them to be afraid too." That's when I thought of it. Cisco afraid of trusting HR and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I just
that's
it's just like I think they all
fear.
kind of had that was the theme. Each
I
one
get
was
you.
kind of like their fear and what they're running away from.
Yeah. Okay, I get you. Well, how do you feel about the monster plan this kid had?
I'm gonna make a giant hologram. Just
It's like, I'm getting bullied, so I'm going to use advanced technology to create a holographic monster that can't interact with the environment, but can have electrical surges. Like, how the bus... Like, wasn't there shit, like, being, like, thrown around?
Well, a surge happened in a power line fell or something, and then a car crashed into like a lamppost, and the lamppost
Okay.
fell on the
So
bus.
the actual monster never actually did anything.
No.
Where are these things projected from?
From
They said like
from
a,
that
they said it was like
place,
a,
right?
they said it was a 10-block radius and stuff.
Or
what
maybe
happens when the monster goes behind the building?
that's when it goes and phases out.
No,
Or-
because we had this problem last season
I think
when they had a hollow
It was
flash.
probably
remember?
using the cameras. Like it was projecting it with the cameras.
The traffic cameras?
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
have,
mean, that's why they went out. They were actually being used to project.
They had the ability to do that? Okay. It's just weird to me that this kid, shit, I got glare on my face! Good! We'll deal with it until the end
Here,
of the
I'll take care of it. Now you can see.
I'll do stuff from here.
Okay.
I got glare on my face, so I'm doing this. I liked Caitlyn's mom's casting. I thought she actually looked like Caitlyn, like
an older Caitlyn kind of thing?
I preferred her over Felicity's mom, I will say that. Who is his partner over on the other Earth?
I don't know.
It's nothing we know.
Maybe.
Could be
be.
something we know.
Could be
Eobarthon.
Eobarthon, sure. Could
Eddie.
be maybe his wife.
Oh,
He's a scientist. She's a smart person.
I could do that.
Maybe it's Barry's dad.
Yes. Yes, Aaron, I like that idea. We talked last week about vigilantes versus heroes versus Flash, and one of our commenters said this. I just wanted to bring it up again because I thought it was a good point. Like, we were like, what's the difference between
where's the line,
yeah.
right?
And we had said, like, well, it's whenever, like, the government, like, or the city or something, like, says, you're a hero. Because they don't attack you, you know?
Yeah.
Which
Flash
they
Day.
do, Flash Day. So he is a hero. Arrow is vigilante.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Maybe. I don't know.
And Batman.
Supergirl.
Supergirl's a hero then, or is she a vigilante?
She's a hero because the president's like, fuck yeah!
Oh, okay.
But then she has
But then
evil yellow face.
Or as Melanie says, a bubble face.
Bubble face?
Yeah. I was like, what? Like a bubble face. It's like, yeah. Like,
face,
oh, you mean
face.
because she was an alien who's
Yeah.
a good-looking woman. And then
Yeah.
she was like, yeah, she looks really good for like 70. I'm like, 70? And then apparently she's like 65, so it actually
Yeah.
wasn't too far off. I was like, dang. I didn't think she was 70.
She's good looking. Last thing I have is, it is not called AT-AT. It's AT-AT. Now, I know that a lot of the kids from the 80s had an AT-AT toy, and that's what you called it. But that's not how you say it. It's AT-AT.
You know, there's a video about the people in Lucasfilms and stuff.
I know,
AT-ATs,
and
right?
they're also wrong.
Okay.
You know how you can solve this problem?
Huh.
What do you call an AT-ST? No, it's AT-ST, the Scout Walker, the Chicken Walker. Not right?
I suppose so.
Right.
What about the clone trooper? What is it, ATTE?
ATTE.
AT.
AT. No.
AT.
It's not AT, it's AT-AT. Alright, and if you want to dispute it,
Don't.
by using the retcon stuff they've thrown in them to make it seem why it should be AT-AT, no.
Didn't they call them AT-ATs in Rebels?
I don't think so.
Did they not?
No, they're not. They don't have AT-ATs in Rebels yet.
They have.
They're not the same designation. They're AT something else.
Oh, I was pretty sure that they had them fighting the
Yeah.
clone troopers, and they had them fighting in the
No, it's not that
the
one yet.
last episode we just watched.
Yeah. Nope. It's like a previous model.
Okay.
It's slightly different. They have these things on the side of their head that are not supposed to be there in the Battle of Hoth from Empire of the Sun.
Strikes back.
Anyway, so I just want to clear that up. We all good with that? AT-AT.
That's fine. I mean, George Lucas says
Naboo and Hoth and
Han.
Han and a lot of good stuff like
stuff,
that.
so not everyone always agrees with that. So
Yeah.
but
I'm just saying,
We'll call it what
logically,
they
it's
want.
got to be AT-AT.
you know, we have had a lot of previous moments where you're like saying a word like, "Well, I just read it. I don't know how to say it."
No, I absolutely understand. But when things are clarified for me, I then try to fix it. So now that I've clarified for the whole world
that it's AT-AT.
what this fictional thing has to be called, we're good. And I'm just kidding. If you want to call it AT-AT, you can. You're just wrong. All right, I think it's everything I have.
Okay. Q&A time.
Yeah. Aaron, this is why we shouldn't record during this time.
That's why we recorded at night.
There's a glare from the sun hitting my truck, coming through my front door, through the door of the studio, and into my face.
I don't notice anything wrong.
Kevin Hudson. Is it just me, or does it seem like she has a pretty good grasp on her powers already? Talking about Caitlin, I'm assuming.
Kind of seems like she wants to use it when she wants to.
She hasn't done any projectiles.
I mean, this episode she seemed to just do it when she wanted, right?
Yeah. Can't Killer Frost, like, throw shit?
I think she just
And slide?
Slide.
Yeah, can't she, like...
It's not Frozone.
Don't you say it. Harshal says, how bummed were you when Cisco called AT-ATs AT-ATs? I know Eric mentioned in a video that he hates it. When did I guess I did have said that
I don't
before.
think we noticed.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's fine. You can call ats if you want. I'm glad that I'm, like, when people hear that out in the world, they think of me. That's
Eric's
funny.
gonna be pissed!
Yeah, that's funny.
Curiosity Kitty said, for Toph, will Barry tell Julian about his powers, or will Julian find out another way and hate Barry again?
I wish Barry would tell him. Maybe after, like, they have a couple beers.
Yeah, become friendly. But
He won't, though.
don't get too close, and then you
Yeah.
tell him later, and then he's mad.
Yeah, he won't, though.
Or if he finds out by himself and he's mad.
The only time he's ever, like, told someone was fucking his ex-girlfriend from season 1, you know? That was, like, you know, that she was, like, Dr. Light or whatever. And he was like, oh, by the way, I'm the Flash. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And she's like, oh, that's cool.
It's when she was faking Dr. Light,
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
you'll be okay, don't worry.
Whereas Patty was like, Barry, tell me, and I'll be okay. Like, no! No! And she laughed.
You're a cop.
Melee Hellbot. He said, called it a week ago, LOL, and he has a picture where he said, once Caitlin becomes Killer Frost completely, would she be good or her transformation turn her into a villain? We don't know if she's going to be a villain.
She could be going through some rough times.
Yeah, she just pissed at her mom.
Barry even got villainy in one episode.
Yeah. Well,
It happened.
that was the...
It happened.
Okay.
Kevin Velasquez says, should Barry start recruiting and training metas to form his own team and better work alongside the police force?
I mean, they've helped the police force create, like, prison stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And you know what? I was thinking about this, too. The DA that Joe's, like, kind of getting with, isn't that the same woman that he had the conversation about, like, you're keeping illegal prisoners or something like that?
The same one?
I think it's the same one.
I remember him having that conversation. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah. Dan Pham says, Blind Wave, lots of character development for Julian and HR this episode. Who are you enjoying more? I'm enjoying Tom Cavanaugh just because I love him so much, but I also can get frustrated with how they're doing with that. I don't feel frustrated with Julian other than, you know, I can see, like, good chemistry between those two actors in there.
And you want them to be friends,
Yeah, I want them
right?
to be friends.
Yeah.
Like Crixus and Spartacus. I'm sorry. Like Deathstroke and Weather Wizard. Get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Dan Pham, Blind Wave, do you think that HR told the whole story, or is he hiding some things? He's Reverse Flash. No, he's not. What if he was
Reverse
What if he was
Flash?
Reverse Flash from Earth 19? Like, that's what I would be afraid of.
No way.
Like,
What's the
there
odds
has to
of
be
that?
a vetting process. Like, if he was one in one Earth, there's a possibility he is in another, you know? Like, what if, like, he was fucking Reverse Flash from that Earth? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess with Infinite Earths, everybody is Reverse Flash at some point, right?
With Infinite Earths, there is an infinite amount of Reverse Flash Wells. So there would be no end. There would be no point in which there wasn't one.
How conceited is it that they call themselves Earth Prime?
Everybody's always coming there.
I
don't go anywhere else.
Yeah, but it's from our perspective. Like,
Yeah.
everyone on Earth 2 is like, actually, we're Earth Prime. Screw you guys, you know?
Well, we've never been to Earth 19. Maybe when they went to Earth 19,
Maybe
they'd
they're
be like,
Earth
that's
Prime.
Earth 1. So maybe it's like, you know, it's a respect thing. When you're in another person's Earth, you call that one Earth 1. Or Earth 1 is the first one to cross the Earth threshold,
The Earth
which
threshold.
that would be Earth 2. I don't know. Colt says, what happened to Caitlin's haircut? She only cut off like one strand. Yeah.
Shire Folk said, maybe alchemy is a future version of Julian. Both seem to be interested in having power or giving power.
See, there was one line in there that was kind of alchemy-ish, but I just think it's too obvious.
Yeah, I don't think it is. And I think the way he is going about it, like he even said the Flash, like he
Yeah.
said the thank you and that, I just don't feel like he would be alchemy doing that.
I'll go so much to say that if he is alchemy, I think that's lazy writing. That's going to be bad. People are going to hate me. They're going to start taking our videos down. But that's what I think.
Did we have a discussion about that with
AT&T!
Zoom last year?
Yeah.
If it's him, it's silly. Right? Did we have something like that?
Technically,
I
yeah.
think we had something like that at one point.
Edwin B. Who do you think is going to die this season? No one has to die, Edwin. Why you got to be so morbid?
HR.
Just get another one.
Fair, right? Android Gamer says we're going to be on a 2-week break after this episode.
All right.
So no Flash for the next 2
I thought I heard the
weeks.
15th, which is... I guess that's 2 weeks, but it just means that we missed next week, and the week after that, it comes back. I
I'm
don't know.
not good with math.
Does the 2 weeks include what happens after Tuesday, and then there's next week, and that's 1 week, and then that's 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So we're just missing one episode.
So next week there's nothing, and the week after that there's something.
I think so.
I guess we'll find out. I'm sure comments will tell us.
Yeah, you guys definitely will. So we'll be going on a little break. Poll for this episode, we're going to be talking about HR. I kind of feel like they've nerfed down the team, or at least that slot on the team, by making him just the idea man, further taking another responsibility away from Barry.
The options here are going to be, yes, he's good for the team, right? It works out okay.
And yeah,
with the nerf, like you're okay with the nerf and everything.
Yeah.
Or no,
it bounces out.
Yeah. Or no, we're going to send him back.
Send him back.
Back to
Return to Cinder.
Earth
Did you say back to hell?
I said Earth 19.
You said back to hell. Back to hell with thee.
They have no coffee.
Yeah, I know, right?
Some people, that would be hell.
It would be.
Hopefully they have
What the real hell is, though, is people that say and this glare in my face.
Hopefully they have a monster in Earth 19. I'm going to say keep him.
You like it? You're good?
Well, maybe he'll come up with some good ideas. Maybe
I think
he
you're
won't.
being contrary to me.
He's different.
Okay.
I like different.
That's what we think when here with
And
you
he's
guys have to think. You can go to Blindwave's Patreon account at patreon.com/blindwave. Down in the description, all links to our social media. Blindwave.net has...
Stop.
And we'll see you next time. I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
Button! Oh!